What's going on, guys? It's your boy Too Certain. I'm back. Today I am bringing y'all my true Draco Eldlich deck profile. Have not played this deck at all, but just today in person. I've played with it online, but today I played in very small locals. We had 3 rounds. I went 2-1 with it, losing to Sky Striker, getting Twin Twisted 3 times in one game. So didn't really end well, but this deck can really outgrind your opponent. As long as you don't get back row hate like that, you should be fine. But without further ado, let's jump right on in. For the 2 Draco monsters, we're playing 1 Dynamite, double Ignis, and double Majesty. I like Majesty too much to play her at 1. I know a lot of people probably would play her at 1 and play another Ignis, but being able to just search out these monsters without worrying about diagram is perfectly fine with me. Spells, we don't play the full count in the main, so that doesn't really bother us, and we don't play full count of the traps. So only thing we play majority of is the monsters, so that's why she's in here at 2. Next, for Eldlich, just 2 golden boys. You can play it at 3, you can cut a Majesty and play it at 3, but it's really not needed. 2 is fine. Next, for hand traps, playing double Ash and double Imperm. You can cut one of the ashes for another golden boy. You can cut that ash for another Ignis if you want it. But it's perfectly fine. I love ash and I love Imperm. Next, off to the spells. Playing the 1 diagram, 1 mystic mind, and 1 terraformer. You can cut the ashes and play more mystic minds if you want. It's perfectly fine, but I like to play it at 1. Just need 1. Sit on it till you draw, or fix your hand to as best as you can to beat your opponent down. So that's why I play it at 1. Diagram, self-explanatory, terraforming, you know. Next, we're playing triple heritage and double disciple. This card is just good because it can dig down deep into your deck when you get rid of a spell trap and monster 2 Draco. So that's why I like it at 3. Disciples, to be able to recycle your 2 Draco cards, help with the grind is really good. Next, we are playing double Stormforth, double Desires, and double Duality. This just helps get rid of problematic monsters your opponent has. Dragoons, anything that can be targeted or ran over. This card right here gets rid of it real easily. Desires, dig 10 cards deep and draw 2. And Duality, it kind of conflicts with the Eldlich part, but that's fine because most of the time we're summoning Golden Boy on my opponent's turn, unless he's in the graveyard, but it doesn't really matter. If you want, you can cut this and play another Pot of Desires, or you can play Pot of Prosperity, but I think this is fine. Next, we are playing, for the Eldlich part, double Curse Eldlin and 1 Elixir of Black Awakening. This one special summons from hand or deck. Also, you can't special summon monsters except for zombies. Then you can banish this to add set a golden land card. But you can only use 1 effect per turn. So if you activate the special summon effect, you can't do the banish part, which is perfectly fine. It's just we just have it there just in case we need to use it. Curse is real good with this deck because it's a continuous spell, so you can activate it, search your golden boy, and then tribute it off with a true Draco monster, and then get to send a Eldlich monster or gold land from deck to graveyard. So this deck really synergizes with each other because of the continuous part. If it didn't have the continuous part, it really wouldn't. That's it for the spells. Off to the traps. True Dracos, we're playing one return and double apocalypse. In my side deck, we are playing the rest of these, but for the main with the Eldlich package, we're only playing this at 2 and this at 1, just because our Eldlich cards helps get rid of cards on field. Apocalypse will always be at 2 just because of its attack and defense half part. And then return, I've been playing this deck for so long, having it at 1 is just so normal to me, so not playing it more than 1 doesn't bother me at all. And then we only play 5 2 Draco monsters, so being able to recycle one of those cards and playing this at 1 isn't bad. I mean, you get 2 on the board, you can only use 1 effect per turn, so I mean, that says something. It's kind of a waste to have 2 on the board. I know for the grind it's pretty good to have, but it's fine, especially with Disciples. Next, playing triple Erupt and triple Crackdown. I don't play any other Floodgate. I think this is just enough. This card right here is disgusting because you can still proc off your True Draco cards while your opponent can't, unless they tribute summon, which is very rare unless they are playing True Draco. Crackdown, any card that can be targeted, you can get into the mirror match, you can take your opponent's Golden Boy and then use your Hunkarus and Conquistadors and use it against them. So I mean, this card right here is really busted, especially because you can take your opponent's monster and then tribute it off. So that's why I love Crackdown. Anytime I play Draco, it's probably at 3. Next for the Eldlich parts, 3 Scarlets, double Hunkaru, and then double Conquistador. You can probably play another one of these. Once again, if you wanted to cut the Ash, if you want to cut Crackdown, if you want to cut Erupt, you could play another one of these. You could also play another Hunkaru just because of the matchups now that grind. Sky Striker, like I said, Sky Striker, Salad, Prank Kids, the Mirror Match, which you probably won't see, Drawtron. This card right here can come in clutch just because of the banish part. We're maxing this out just because we want to see Golden Boy, especially on our opponent's turn. And then this card is okay, but all of our spells and traps get rid of everything. So this is just another card that if we can't get to one of the True Draco spells or one of the True Draco traps, we can have this there for backup. That's it for the main. It's a 45 card deck. I like it at 45. It gives me a leeway to side. But for the side deck, to round off our True Draco stuff, we're playing the rest. 1 Majesty, 1 more Ignis, another Stormforth, another Disciples, Return, Apocalypse, and Waterfall, or the Dragon Souls. This helps you search, and then you can also send any warm monster from field to the graveyard and draw a card +1. So with Return, and this is pretty busted because when your opponent's in phase, you can activate Return, special summon a True Draco monster, then activate this, send it, and draw 2 cards. Unless you got more, then you can draw more than that. So it just helps you dig deep. And then if you get into a grind where you don't have a wire monster, you can search it. So that's why I like Waterfall, Apocalypse, You know, it's just when you don't need hand traps, you can side out 5 cards. You can literally side out the double ash and the double impermanent. Just play these. You play just these. You can side out a crackdown and play another storm force if you want to be if you want to grind out a little bit more. You can side out your imperms and play these, but that's it for the true Draco part. We have this. It's not supposed to be in here, to be honest. It's supposed to be another scythe because I am playing a artifact engine, triple scythe, double trap trick, and triple sanctum. I'm sorry, double trap trick and scythe. This I didn't know. I was only playing one of these because I haven't touched this deck in person in so long. So it would be another scythe just because I'm playing 3 of these. If I wasn't playing this, and you could play triple twin twister, triple cosmic, just because of salad and Sky Striker with cosmic is real good. And then you can still play the ash and then just side it in, because at times you can side out your Eldlich stuff, because I think it's 12 of them. So if I'm correct, I think it's 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So those 12 cards, you can side in these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and just play True Draco, and then side in 2 other cards. Like I said, it could be Twin Twister, it could be Cosmic. Whatever you want at that point. You can add more hand traps. You can add your Gamma package, because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you can play Gamma. You can side out another Crackdown and another Erupt. You can play Draco. You can play Diddy Crows. You can play whatever at that point. If you don't want to play this, I feel this is real good in this current matchup, because current meta, because a lot of decks use their extra deck except for this True Draco, unless you're playing an extra deck. But I don't know why you would when you got a card right here that says negate everything. Oh, you play tribute summon monsters, you get to use your effects. So I don't know, I don't get it, but some people have their options, so just like I have mine, so I'm not gonna knock it. I just me personally, I just wouldn't play it. The deck's very, very fun. If you have an Eldlich core and a True Draco core, please try it out. I know a lot of people be like, well, it doesn't seem to be fun or whatever just because of the looks of it, but if you sit down, take the time to really think about the synergy between it, because all the good Eldlich cards except for Sanguine are continuous spells and traps, which literally just synergizes with True Draco so much. It's not even funny. Just like here, we can do a test hand. That's actually pretty good, being able to summon these 2 and then end on a imperm, or activate, set, tribute for him. That way during your opponent's turn, the activate effect, search for an apocalypse, and then activate tribute your apocalypse, pop a card, have the imperm, activate effect, search for your disciples, just because you already got 1 in the graveyard to recycle. Pretty good. That's if you went first. Let's see if we went second. One, two, three, four, five, six. I mean, even this hand is pretty good. Let's say if they have ash or whatever, or just anything at this point, you can Missing Mine, activate terraforming, search, diagram. I mean, at that point, you can either pass and sit on. Let me set 4 if you want to pass, or you can just sit on Mystic Mine, force them to blow it up, and perma card, and then next turn activate diagram, set apocalypse, diagram pop, blow up on this card, and dynamite. If you're playing desires, always add dynamite. You know, he's the bread and butter of this deck. Oh, also, Golden Boy gives you what this deck kind of lacks, and that's attack damage. With his effect, he can become 3,500. Dynamite can only get it to 2,800, which kind of hurts the deck. I wish Masterpiece would come back, but that's a far-fetched thing. But Golden Boy, he gives you that attack boost and being able to run over cards. You can go set, normal, draw a card, Hunkero, set, and then, you know, next turn add another apocalypse. Or you can special this, activate, pop. You know, it's just, this deck is just so fun. I mean, so many different options, so many different ways you can go with this deck. Like I said, don't knock it. Give it a try if you can. If you have the deck, I mean the cores. But make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out my progression series that me and my friends are playing in. I haven't won a tournament yet with it. We are on week 3. I only have week 1 and week 3. I missed week 2 because my son was born, so that's my reason why I missed week 2 and couldn't record. I did play, but I couldn't record. Week 4 is coming up this Saturday, so be on the lookout for that. Hopefully it's this Saturday. We do have a, I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Day this Saturday, so not 100% sure if we're going to get that in or if it's going to be Sunday, but it is coming next week, so be on the lookout. Like I said, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so when I do upload, you can get that notification so you can check out. Hit the comment section too if you have any suggestions, if you just want to even talk, you can just say hi. I'll respond. Anything. It's your boy 2Cert, and I'm out.